Good morning and welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show. It really is a bumper edition of the Bumper Breakfast Show, and it's going to be like a continuation from last week. However, let me very quickly tell you that Stanley is here with me. Stanley, the sportsman, the man who talks, sleeps, wakes, and does everything sports. But he's going to be, with me on the table this morning for breakfast. So yeah, Stanley, good morning and welcome to the Bumper Breakfast Show this morning. Are we having breakfast together? What's for breakfast?
Well, definitely I'm on set, so seeing it all, yes, and the experience they want to share with us on set this morning. But aside that, as it were, I think there's a whole lot going on in this country.
Too much is going on. Too much is going on.
It's becoming unbecoming. It's Act 1 Scene 21, Act 1 Scene 28. And it's a drama that looks like it won't end anytime soon. And the earlier we begin to, better for us. Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are still suffering. And if care is not taken, the suffering will continue. I see no reason why a section or a sector or a body would hold the country to ransom. Why? Because yes, I understand that according to the Constitution, there is freedom of association. You understand? But that you are a member or you are an association does not mean you should cripple activities, not just one activities of a nation as big as this country. It's sad. So good morning.
Good morning, Stanley. Well, I feel your pain, but Stanley, I've always said on this table that Nigeria is a joke, really. It's always, I just see Nigeria as a stage. Something most painful part of it, that it is the masses that suffer. You and I suffer whatever it is that they're staging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is what happens when the leadership is not really where it should be or what it should be. With absolutely no apologies, I'm trying to say that we need to get it right. We need to go back to the drawing table, sit down and look at where we have missed it, re-strategize if necessary, and get it right. Nigeria is a country that is rich in human and natural resources. We have absolutely no reason to be where we are. But the only thing we need is a leader to take us to that promised land that we have always looked, to get into. And I know that it can happen. We were really dispensation decided to run the affairs of Nigeria, and but as things unfold, we are kind of confused what's going on. Why is there a cabal? Why are there cabals that cannot be broken down? These are some of the questions that Nigerians are asking. We need answers to these questions, and we need a change in the system. Two very important guests on the show this morning. I said to you last week that Federal Government College Lagos is turning 50. Yes, 50, a whole 50. To some other schools, we are like, learning how to work, learning the ropes. But yes, to us, it is a big deal. Yeah, last week we had the president of the Alumni Association on the program, and he spoke so much about what we have lined up for to celebrate the 50th anniversary. Today we're going to be discussing with the real players, the core players, the ones who actually run the show, who are in the school. Today I'd like to introduce to my immediate left, College Lagos. I have interacted with her many times, and I know she's a fantastic woman. It is a delight to have you on the program this morning, Mrs. Doyin Ogundipe. And she was telling me behind the scenes that she actually did her youth, and how everything is run, how broadcasting is. Yeah. So it's not a strange thing to her. So good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Glad to have you.
Thank you. We are happy to be here representing the Director Principal of Federal Government College, Janiki, who is unavoidably absent. Thank you.
All right. And we also have someone who's been there for a long time. And each time I go to the school, I say, what are you still doing here? I want to come here one day and they tell me that they've taken you away and that you're heading another school. It's a delight to introduce to you the Vice Principal Academics of Federal Government College, Lagos, Mrs. Modupe Akala. Good morning.
Good morning, Statun. I'm so happy to be here. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Well, I'm sure this is her first time on television.
Yes.
Don't worry, just relax. Just relax.
Feel at home.
Feel at home. I mean, let's look at it like as if we have a spread on the table for breakfast. You know, we're just going to discuss and see what's happening. 50 years down the line, in fact, most of the federal government colleges, perhaps except Queen's College and King's College, are just about turning 50,
Yes.
you know, because this was about the time, you know, that they were created 50 years ago. 50 years down the line, you have worked with the federal government for 50 years. You know some of the challenges, you know, that these schools face. But, you know, for the while that you have been at Federal Government College, what do you think? What's your own opinion 50 years down the line?
We want to thank God for how far God has helped colleges. You know, Federal Government College, Janik in Lagos, like we said earlier, is clocking 50 years. And within the period, I've not spent 50 years there anyway.
That's why I said within the period.
But I was there at a time in 94
yes,
to 2008
yeah.
before I was posted out. I just came back again like 2 years ago. So I realized that challenges are part of life, as we all know.
True.
And a challenge that is difficult to surmount when you have good leaders. So we have really gone far in the area of development, in the area of turning out wonderful students from the college, of which are one of our products. And every time we hear from you, and incidentally, my own school also clocked all the way.
Okay, let's talk to Mrs. Akala for 1 second. Mrs. Akala, you have been there. You have metamorphosed, you know, with Federal Government College Ijaniki. You know, from your own perspective, how do you see it?
Yes, though I've been in Ijaniki since 2009 when I was posted there. Well, like my director just said, there are so many challenges, but the present principal, Dr. Katie Famuyibo, has always been a proactive leader, always known what to do whenever we have any challenge, and with the help of stakeholders too. Yeah. And we have been able to, move the school forward. Like the PTA, the old students, they've always been giving back to the college, even the community of the college, and it has placed the college in high place where it is right now.
Sandy, let's hear from you.
You know, I am a product of different public schools. What it feels like each time I go back to the school and say,